everybody. So we are going to be finished with Wonder, and we need to pick out our next book that we're going to do for our class read aloud. So I have a couple of options here for you. I'm going to show you what those options are. I'm going to read the back blurb, and I want you to head over to Think Tech Solutions with the code to make your poll on what you believe is going to be the best book for us to read. Okay, so I'm going to do the poll through Think Tech Solutions so that you guys can go ahead and poll. We can kind of see who the winner is. And the winner is on that. Oops, sorry, Gracie just hit her head. So that we can figure out what our next book is. All right. So our first book that we have is called The Tiger Rising, and it's by Kate DiCamillo, and she is the same author for Winn-Dixie. So if you've ever read Winn-Dixie, because of Winn-Dixie, it's a great book. I'm going to give you the little back blurb here. It says, it's the story of friendship and freedom from America's beloved storyteller. In one morning, Rob Horton discovers a tiger in a cage and a girl who speaks her mind. It's then that he begins to understand that some things, like memories and heartache and tigers, can't be locked up forever. So the book review here is DiCamillo is a master at creating setting and mixing sorrow with humor and despair with hope. So right away, this back blurb there gives us a little background of what the story is about. Also a little book review with some great author's craft moves that the author is going to use, creating a setting, mix of sorrow. So sorrow is like sadness, followed with a little bit of humor and some disparity with some hope. So there's that book there. So that's choice one, Tiger Rising. The next book, this is one of my favorites, and it's a movie. So I'm thinking if we can finish the book Holes, we can also watch the movie and how it comes to life. Great book. Another Caldecott medal, where is it? Here it is, winner. And it's, I'll give you the back blurb here of what some of the backstories or reviews are getting. It says, a dazzling blend of social commentary, tall tale, and magic realism. It's a brilliant achievement. There's no question that kids will love Holes. It's exceptionally funny and heart-tendering. Sakar is a masterful at bringing his realistic story and a tall tale motifs together. We haven't seen a book with this much plot, so suspenseful, and expertly deployed in a long time. It's a rugged, engrossing adventure. It's wildly innovative. It's a smart jigsaw puzzle of a novel, and it's absolutely joyful. So Holes, it's a really cool book. It does have a lot of suspense, and I love how they give us that little background of, there is some realistic fiction tied in with some tall tales. So there's going to be some exaggerations of things that really can't happen. So it's a great mixture, great plot, awesome movie. This one I've never read before. It's called The One and Only Ivan. And I'll give you the back blurb here. It says, Ivan is an easygoing gorilla. Living in a shopping mall, he has grown accustomed to humans watching him through the glass walls of his domain. He rarely misses his life in the jungle. In fact, he hardly ever thinks about it at all. Instead, Ivan thinks about TV shows he's seen, his friends, Stella and Bob, and painting. Then he meets Ruby, a baby elephant taken from her family, and she makes Ivan see their home and his own art through new eyes. When Ruby arrives, change comes with her, and it's up to Ivan to make it a change for the better. So, some book reviews on this. It says, in cheering for Ivan and his friends, we cheer for our own humanity and our own possibilities. Read this book. And then another, it says, this is beautiful, life-affirming story will soar directly from Ivan's heart into your own. And I believe that this is a motion picture as well. And then we have Bridge to Terabithia, another great Caldecott medal award winner. Great book. Again, this is another great book that's turned into a movie as well. And I'll give you the little back blurb here. It says, all summer, Jess pushed himself to be the fastest boy in the 5th grade. And when the year's first boy yard race was run, he was going to win. But his victory was stolen by a newcomer, by a girl, one who didn't even know enough to stay on the girls' side of the playground. Then, unexpectedly, Jess finds himself sticking up for Leslie, for the girl who breaks rules and wins races. The friendship between the two grows as Jess guides the city girl through the pitfalls of life in their small rural town. And Leslie draws him into the world of imagination, a world of magic and ceremony called Terabithia. Here, Leslie and Jess rule supreme among the oaks and evergreens, safe from the bullies and ridicule of the mundane world. Safe until unforeseen tragedy forces Jess to rein in Terabithia alone, and both worlds are forever changed. In this poignant, beautifully rendered novel, Catherine Peterson weaves a powerful story of friendship and courage. So those are our 4 books that we get to choose from. So we have Bridge to Terabithia. Again, we have the one and only Ivan. We have Holes, and we have The Tiger Rising. So all really 4 great books that we have to choose from. I'm looking for your input. Poll it, and we'll see who wins the poll for the next book that we're going to read aloud. Okay? Have fun, guys. Bye.